What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back at it with another. I wouldn't say Chris Watts video, more of a venting video, as you will. So there's probably people that don't want to listen to this. I understand, but it's definitely with me looking online and seeing posts and so forth, which I am a part of certain groups and so forth when it comes to the Chris Watts murders and discussion and so forth, and then people sending me information about some YouTube channels, which I'm not going to make any claims of any channel. I'm talking about channels, as in plural. Not one, not two, not three. We're talking many, okay? But before we go any further, before we go down this road of more you you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel by hitting that white bar icon down the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for the continued love and support that you guys have been showing on this channel every single day. I can't thank you guys enough, and keep doing what you guys are doing. And we'll continue to keep growing to that goal of 100K on channel Zowoki. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, whatever have you. I'm just putting my opinion out there. And again, I am not perfect. I'm letting you know that very, very clear. For those that are watching that are like, Zowoki said he's perfect. No, I'm not. I'm far from perfect. I have my flaws. I have my problems. But at least I can spout out and say that I have those issues. Now, when it comes to stating obnoxious, ridiculous theories, when I've on this channel have not looked at weird supportive theories that would incriminate, or not incriminate, that would criminalize, degrade, and downright out destroy Shanann's reputation. I do not understand why there are channels out there that are depicting and diving into Shanann and her motherlyhood, her doing this and doing that. You are not perfect either. I am not perfect. So I'm going to report that very clear. Yes, I'm saying that you guys are not perfect. I am not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm saying this because I can relate. I have never stated that I'm perfect. But you guys are making it seem that Shanann was completely at fault for these murders. What is the justification to blame a deceased woman that loved her girls, loved her family, and loved her spouse very much unconditionally, and was willing to do anything and everything for them, including Chris? We didn't see any love notes from Chris to Shanann in the end. He did in the beginning because, of course, he was trying to woo her and try to get with her as in a relationship. So, of course, you're going to do all that. In the beginning, it's great and fuzzy and all that stuff until you go outside of the honeymoon phase. And, of course, you start living like your roommates, as you will, as they stated. But why are these channels, like I'm seeing channels out there, I can't remember the titles, and I'm not degrading anybody's channel. You have the word of opinion, but what are you getting at for trying to state that Shanann is the one that caused the murders? The one that caused the murders is the one you should be looking at, which was NK. NK destroyed a family. Yeah, okay, she might not have been involved physically, but with her destroying evidence, deleting messages, sleeping around with a married man, which was Chris, she knew every every little detail that Chris was still married. She loved the feels. She loved to be tiptoeing around this relationship or this marriage that Chris had with Shanann. She loved that thrill. This is not her first rodeo. Nicole has done this before, and will do it again. Once a cheater, always a cheater. She may not have been the cheater, but she helped. She might have not murdered Shanann. She might have not murdered the girls, but she put every little thing in Chris's head for him to manipulate or come up with this plan of murdering his family. Is that route for being arrested? No. But the stuff that we have seen, deleting of messages, tampering with evidence, lying to federal investigators, all three of those in themselves are criminal that can be punished by prison sentence. And nothing was done. But yet, there are people on there that want to blame Shanann. Shanann was aggressive. Shanann was this. Shanann was... Why are you blaming, for one, a deceased woman that cannot defend herself? Two, a mother that had 3 beautiful children. Obviously, we didn't see Nico. But 2 beautiful little girls. And you're blaming her because, oh, she was very aggressive towards Chris. She was very aggressive towards the kids. Those kids didn't look abused. Those little girls loved their mom and they loved their dad. You could see it in videos. But yet they'll take little bits and pictures and here and there and exploit it to the end of time, saying Shanann was a bad mother. Where do you get off blaming her? And I know there's going to be people in the comments that are like, Zowoki, talk about your... What? Because I'm blaming a woman that destroyed a family? She knew we literally watched this yesterday in the Tilted Lawyer, which he did a fantastic job, exploiting and exposing every little detail that should have been in Nicole's interrogation without her father. It goes to show there are flaws in every little thing in 3 interviews that Nicole had, and yet they're destroying and commenting on Shanann being the cause of the murders. And they want to state that this is the truth. You know what the truth is? This is where Shanann is. Shanann is in here, or here, with her beautiful baby boy, her beautiful girls, living eternally in heaven. What do you think Nicole's doing? Living her life like nothing happened. Living her life with a new job, new man, gets to go out probably with friends, or maybe not go out because she's probably still hiding, but she gets to enjoy TV. She gets to enjoy company, her family. She gets to probably talk to her dad. She can do whatever she wants. Can Shanann? Can Shanann talk to her mother, Sandy? Can she talk to her brother, Frankie Jr.? Can she talk to her father, Senior Frankie? No. Spiritually, maybe, yes. But they're never going to be able to hug their daughter anymore. And I know there's people that are going to be in my comments. We've heard this song and dance again. But it's very disgusting when I'm going through posts and so forth like that, trying to see like the weather, possibly this, the news, St. Patty's Day, or look at how the YouTube channel is doing, and seeing just overall trying to be a human being and looking at social media. But instead, which I don't mind you guys sending me this, because it goes to show how many people are out there that are disgustingly blaming Shanann. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. There are channels out there that are disrespectful and stating Shanann is the cause of the murders. That's like blaming Nico. It's like blaming Nico for the murders because he was a baby that was born or going to be born because his father didn't want him anymore. That's why the murders happened. That is not why they happened. Chris wanted his jollies off with a new female because he lost weight, he got fit, and got more attention. You know what he should have done? Well, first he should have fought for his family and not gone with Nicole. But in that abstinence, or not abstinence, that absence, he should have separated, divorced, paid child support like he should have, because you're taking care of your children, and then started a life with Nicole. But instead, he skipped all that, destroyed his family, destroyed the life he had. Okay, they had some hiccups. They had financial burden. They had some stress here and there. What marriage does not have that? If you guys don't have that in your marriage, it doesn't make you stronger. Financial burden will make you guys closer, or should make you closer. Sickness will bring you closer. Why does it pull people apart? Why did Chris think this was the only reason why to get out of this? Which, how many channels have ever stated that? Why did Chris do what he did? Why? He had thousands of other alternatives, but the one he should have never chose was murder. When you should be worrying about Chris, you should be worrying about Nicole, yet they're worried about Shanann. Why? What is your alternative moment to blame a woman that is gone from this earth, that was murdered by her husband because he wanted a new woman? And if you are one of those channels, please tell me in the comments below. But of course, please keep it in debate form rather than being negative. I just don't get it. Like, why? Why blame Shanann? It's like blaming Bella and Cece. Blaming them for the murders. Oh, because they were cute little innocent girls and they were Chris's daughters and Shanann's daughters. So Chris wanted new children with Nicole. So that's why he murdered them, is because he wanted new children. That makes no sense. This makes no sense on blaming Shanann. Leave Shanann alone. Keep her out of it. The focus is on Chris and Nicole. Things that were not looked at. Evidence that was overseen. And they're like, well, you guys are just doing a witch hunt. No. There are millions of people that see the exact same thing, that things were overlooked and not looked at and should have been looked at. There could be 2 people in prison rather than 1, and you're letting it go. Why? I just don't get it. Stop blaming Shanann. Enough is enough. Like, where are you getting off on this? For views? I'm doing this because I just want the justice. I want to see somebody investigated and interrogated properly. Like the judges, like, how many times have they said, well, they know more about it. They probably do. I'm not going to lie. But we've seen how many professionals lately. I've had how many professionals come to me 30 plus years on the force and have literally said that this case was not done right. There is evidence that may have been given to the Ruseks. And again, Ruseks, I have utmost respect for you. But I don't think they were given everything in this case. They weren't even able to see them be buried. Like, they were closed caskets. that closure is never going to be there. But yet we blame Shanann. I'm disgusted about that. I'm just putting my 2 cents and I'm venting about it. Because I literally saw like 5-6 posts in one section just degrading Shanann. And yet people think what I'm doing is wrong. I'm going after Nicole. And if Nicole's watching this, yeah, you did it. Sorry. Just makes no sense. So I'm not going to make this too long. I just wanted to put my 2 cents on there about people and their vendetta against Shanann. I want to say knock it off. Is it going to do anything? Probably not. Because they're going to do what they want. As what they say on news does not increase in views due to cutesy, cuddly bunnies, rainbows, and unicorns. It's on murder, crime, destruction, and everything negative. And that's what they're doing. They're showing the bad side of everything. So, hopefully you guys take care. Please be safe. If you would like to comment, please comment positively down below in the comments. Hit the like button if you want to see the Shanann gossip and rumors and drama on her to go away. Because I do so much. I never thought I would see the day. It's like blaming Jesus for him going on the cross and getting stoned. Like, I know that's an analogy that some of you guys don't want, because some of you guys are not religious, which I understand. But it's like blaming a baby for murdering the family and then being an orphan. I mean, that's just kind of throwing things out in proportion. But people are blaming the baby for the murder to happen, and now the child is in an orphan, but it's the child's fault. It doesn't make sense. And it's stupid to say that, because that's the same thing that people are doing with Shanann. Stop. It's not doing anything. You're blaming a deceased woman when you should be blaming Chris and Nicole. So, again, thank you for watching. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.